Will the Pittsburgh Steelers play Calvin Austin, and will he be ready? G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Let's jump right into it, guys. We have the last game, which is going to be the Detroit Lions versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, there's still Mitchell Trubisky. There's O-line controversy. There's Devin Bush controversy. There's all kinds of things happening. And young guys like George Pickens is going off. However, today, let's talk about Calvin Austin, because we haven't really talked about Calvin Austin that much on this channel, Steeler Nation Australia. If you like my content, hit that sub, hit that like. I saw this. The only reason I go on Twitter, guys, is to get news. Not a big fan of Twitter, but I saw this as I was scoping through things, trying to figure a few things out. And I was like, what is happening with Calvin Austin? Because I knew he was injured the last two games for the Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I found this today. Well, it came out yesterday, but I found it today. Steelers rookie Calvin Austin said the foot injury that kept him out the first two preseason games, he's now feeling great. I'm just really waiting for Coach Tomlin's word to get back on the field. And hopefully, guys, Calvin Austin can go back on the field versus the Detroit Lions, and we can get him some reps, because I think in this offense, he will be, receiver number 4. Deontay, Chase Claypool, George Pickens, Calvin Austin. And then the fringe guys trying to make the team, Oshesky, Sims, Vaughns, and Miles Boykin. But we haven't seen Austin yet. We haven't seen Austin do anything because he's been injured. And one of Mike Tomlin's most famous quotes is, your best availability is your best ability is your availability. So with Calvin Austin coming back, hopefully he's got the boot off now. He had an injured foot. He's been resting for the last 2 weeks. Hopefully he's in some tip-top shape to go out there and have a chance to show the Steelers and the coaches what he can do, and then be ready for another week or two versus the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't think the Steelers are going to cut Calvin Austin. I don't think that's going to happen. They'd be silly to, because that was one of the players the Ravens actually wanted, and they didn't bite the bullet fast enough to go get. The guy's a speedy guy. He's from Memphis, right? He's a speedy guy. He can hopefully work in this system along with George Pickens, Claypool, and Deontay. And whoever's throwing him the football can hopefully get out on routes and turn things into just a different dynamic, which we haven't seen. We see it with little bits of Jonte Johnson, how he can do. His route running ability is almost perfection. If he can catch the ball, he's really good to see. But with Calvin Austin, if he can work in this offense, this is going to be so fun to watch with the Matt Canada offense and the motions and the reverses and stuff like that. I can probably see Matt Canada using Austin on a reverse, put him in motion a few times, and then don't even hand him the football, and then just hand the football to the running back. And then a bit like with that Steven Sims run, right? And maybe that's meant to be Austin's role, right? The motion guy, the reverse guy, the gadget kind of guy. Can he throw the football? That'd be kind of cool to see too. But let's be a little bit serious. If Austin comes into this offense, if he's healthy, 80%, 90%, 100%, I think Tomlin will play him this weekend against the Lions. But here's furthermore on the situation. So I went into my good mate again, NOAH STRACKBEIN, from All Steelers Talk and on YouTube, and I'll link the article again. So there was an interview with Calvin Austin this week. And this is a quote from his article on sportsillustrated.com Steelers. And Calvin Austin says, he was talking about his injury. It was definitely disappointing, for one, because I work so hard with these guys. It was kind of tough to see them out there fighting, and you want to go out there and fight with them. Can we stop it there? I love that. He's almost jealous. He's got a fuel inside him. He sees his mates playing. He can't help them. And he wants to go join and be a part of the party. That is fantastic attitude from Calvin Austin III. It's definitely something that's weighing on me, but I'm definitely ready to get out there and fight with those guys. Did you see how he mentioned the word fight 3 times? Isn't that refreshing to see in the black and gold uniform in the City of Champions, that a guy like this, he knows he hasn't proved his worth yet, And he's around. He's a round 4 pick for the Steelers, and he wants to go out there and fight for his roster spot because nothing is given to you. Nothing's given to you in life, and nothing's given to you on the football field. And Austin wants to go out there, show his ability, and fight with his teammates to improve, to become better, to go and be one of the best, and give the Steelers a chance to win. Now, the key question is, will the Pittsburgh Steelers and Coach Tolman and Matt Canada activate or allow Calvin Austin to play at home at Acrisure Stadium? I finally said it, right? Without the Hines. Will they allow Calvin Austin to play? Because I think all the fans in Acrisure are quite sure that they want to see this guy play. I know I do. This whole preseason has been so much fun. We've seen Kenny Pickett go off. We've seen Trubisky have a go. We've seen Mason Rudolph have a go. We've seen Miles Jack do some tackles. We see Mark Robinson have a big tackle, right? We saw George Pickens have one of the greatest touchdowns so far. It's only preseason, but still, it was a fantastic touchdown. We've seen Steven Sims on the reverse and a punt return. We've seen all these guys get amongst it, even Oshesky in the back of the end zone. So what we haven't seen so far is Calvin Austin in the black and gold. We've seen him at training camp, but we haven't seen that as a fan perspective, sitting in our lounge room, sitting at the bar, Sunday night, Monday morning for me, on the field, and I'm kind of excited. So he's going to be a player to watch, guys, over the next few days. Keep a lookout for his name. If he becomes off the injury report and he's healthy to play, I think Tomlin plays him to get reps. If he can play, I think Tomlin will play him just to get reps and get ready for the 2022 season. If you guys like my content, you have not subscribed yet, please hit that sub. I would appreciate it 110%, even maybe 112% or 13% or just 100%. I appreciate it 100%. If you like my content, hit that sub, hit that like. I try and do videos every day here or there. It's my passion. I love talking Pittsburgh Steelers football. Even if I don't know the X's and O's, I still like talking Pittsburgh Steelers football. We have a game coming up versus the Lions, and then we have 1 week break, and then it's versus the old Cincinnati Bungles. So here we go, Steelers. Here we go.